Konami has released a banger, 5 Showtime players for free. It's the national team selection, and of course I'm talking about Kolo, Muani, Bastoni, Gnabry, Amrabat and Hwang Hee-Chan. But which of them is really worth it? You only have one shot, one opportunity. That's why I've created something extraordinary just for this video. Special sheets, how these players look like in eFootball in-game with the manager boost and my customized leveling. Together with the most suitable additional skills for each player, I will give you a detailed answer to this question. How do you get the chance for these players? This is what we are starting with. Under missions, you will find the section objectives, and you can already see the image with the campaign to sign one player. Let's dive in. Let's click here, International Cup Qualifiers, and as you can see, 10 objective milestones has to be done to unlock the selection contract national teams. There are 3 tasks which you need to complete. Log into the game, win versus AI matches, and win versus PvP matches. When you complete all tasks and objectives for this week, you will have done 9. That means the new objectives next week are needed to get the 10th, and with that your selection contract for one of these Showtime players. No one has any of these players right now. But what if I'm telling you that I created special edits for each of them, where you're able to see how they look like in eFootball in-game? Because this is exactly what I've worked on for hours and what I am about to show you now for the first time ever. And we are starting with the right leveling of Hwang Hee-Chan. Shooting 11, passing 0, dribbling 3, dexterity 12, low body strength 8 and aerial strength on 2. After the leveling, we of course need the second booster crafting. And here I'm recommending you to go for Fantasista to increase his ball control, dribbling, finishing and balance stats. And the last step before I'm showing you how he looks like maxed out is the additional skills. Here I'm recommending you to go for double touch, one touch pass, weighted pass, low lofted pass and pinpoint crossing. Maxed out and with the +1 boost in speed and +1 boost in finishing of Simone Inzaghi as my manager, he looks like this. 4 stats on 90 plus, and it is not too much, too many, but his acceleration is on 98, which is incredibly high. Pace is good, especially with speed 91. Attacking awareness 94, which is important as a dummy runner, that he has got a high attacking awareness to react faster to the ball, especially because of the crazy runs which dummy runners usually doing. And finishing on 90, which is also very good for center forward. He is lacking in the ball treatment stats in ball control, dribbling and finishing, which is not high. His passing is not good, and also his physical contact is not the highest. But on the first view, it doesn't look too bad. The next player is Sofyan Amrabat. And the leveling for him looks like this. Shooting 0, passing 4, dribbling 7, dexterity 11, low body strength 10, aerial strength 4 and defending on 9. Yes, you're asking for the second booster crafting. This is what I'm going to show you now. Here I'm recommending you to go for dueling to increase his defensive awareness, tackling, speed and stamina stats. Last step, additional skills. Number 1, weighted pass. Number 2, double touch. Number 3, heel trick. Number 4, man marking. And as a 5th skill, long range shooting. But how does he looks like maxed out with the Simone Inzaghi again, guys? This is what I'm going to show you now. Again, 4 stats on 90 plus, and you can see that his defense is very strong with 95 in aggression, 92 in awareness, 90 in engagement, but only 85 in tackling. Yes, you could lift it up way more to bring it also on 90, but for me it's important that he's got pace. You can see speed 85, acceleration 84. He's not the fastest, but also not the slowest, and this is quite useful. Physical contact on 83, which would be great on 90, but it is how it is, guys. Tight possession 85, which is good. It's a sweet spot, so he will be good in tight dribblings. And his passing is also accurate, so this card looks solid. Our third player in this selection is Randal Kolo Muani, a very interesting player, and you will see now why. My leveling for him looks like this. Shooting 10, passing 0, dribbling 4, dexterity 12, lower body strength 8, aerial strength on 4. Second booster crafting, here we go. The most shooting here for me is aerial with increase of his finishing, heading, jumping and physical contact stats. Additional skills. Aerial superiority, weighted pass, soul control, flip-flop, and for the 5th, Marseille turn, heel trick or super sub. You can decide. They are all working very well on him. But how does he look like maxed out? This is what I'm going to show you now. You can see it. All of these players right now has got something in common. 4 stats on 90 plus. And for him, it's attacking awareness with 92, finishing 90, speed 91, and acceleration 92. So that means he's fast, and with 187, he is tall, so definitely useful. Physical contact is on 80. Could be higher, yes, but still it's not the weakest one. And also his balance is not so bad with 84, but his ball treatment is a weakness in my opinion. 80 in tight possession, so you won't be able to go into dribblings with him. But with his finishings, he will help you. He will definitely score his goals. You are not, forced to play with him into dribblings. You need to give him the ball and shoot. So he is a clinical guy in front of the goal, which is his main task on the pitch. A free edge crossing player sounds very delicious, so let's talk about Serge Gnabry. My leveling for him: shooting 7, passing 8, dribbling 7, dexterity 6, low body strength 10, and the rest on 0. This leveling is purely on cross spam, guys. Cross tactic, but I will show you in the maxed out section why. First, second booster crafting. In my opinion here, it does make sense to give him crossing again to lift up his lofted pass, curl, speed, and stamina statistics. Which additional skills are the best for him? This is what I'm going to answer now. Number 1, double touch. Number 2, flip flop. Number 3, weighted pass. Number 4, low lofted pass. And that's a 5th skill, acrobatic finishing. And this is what this special leveling looks like with the Simone Inzaghi as the manager boost. The first noticeable difference to the other players, guys: 7 stats on 90+, speed 90, acceleration 90, balance 90, ball control 90. Also dribbling, tight possession, and curl on 91. I could make him faster, guys, yes, but I wanted to focus on his lofted pass, which is on 86, and his curl. Curl is important with edge crosses, guys, and this is how we need to use him. Crosses. Run, dribble, cross. So his ball treatment is good enough, his pace is good enough, also his passing and his curl are very nice. So this is, in my opinion, a very good edge crossing player with the playstyle cross specialist. Last but not least, a 3, Fortress Bastoni. Here we go. Shooting 0, passing 0, dribbling 0. Dexterity 2, low body strength 5, aerial strength 10, and defending also on 10. And as a booster crafting, you are going to give him shut down to increase his defensive awareness, tackling, engagement, and speed stats. Now the additional skills, which he doesn't need that much because he's already equipped with the best skills, guys. He's absolutely amazing. He just needs 1 skill, but let's talk about the 5 skills. Aerial superiority, that's the one to go for. Then through passing, outside curler, cut, bend and turn, and pinpoint crossing. But all of the 4 stats and skills he doesn't need. It's just a nice to have, but not a must have. Aerial superiority is the must have here. How does this beast looks like in the game with Inzaghi? Let's find out, guys. You will like it. All defense stats on 90+, which will be increased by the fortress skill. Speed on 87, so he's scratching on the 90 mark. And physical contact on 92, jumping 86, heading 85. So I focused on his physicality to make him strong and also good in the air. But try to make him as fast as possible too, because this is Bastoni's strength, his pace. So in my opinion, a very good player, a rock solid defender. Let's come to the most crucial part of this video. For which player should you go for? First of all, and as always, it depends on your current lineup. If your team is full of forwards, it obviously doesn't make sense to go for another striker. Besides this aspect, 2 players are out of the race for me. Hwang Hee-Chan is the first one because he's a dummy runner. This playstyle is unpredictable and feels often chaotic. If you are familiar with dummy runners, then of course this could be an option for you. Otherwise, leave it. The next one is more efficient, but I'm considering him also not in the top 3. Sofyan Amrabat. His defense is strong, his ball treatment and possibilities are definitely okay, but he is lacking in pace and in physicality. You can't have it all with him, you need to sacrifice 1 section at least. But now it's becoming spicy. The focus is on Randal, Kolo, Muani. Tall, fast, and equipped with one of the strongest ShowTime skills: phenomenal finishing. He is not the strongest in physical terms, he has got not the best ball treatment, and also in the air he has got not enough strength, but with his pace, attacking awareness, and finishing, he is going to be very useful. Also his stature with his long legs is giving him an advantage on the pitch. The next one is Serge Gnabry. Free edge crossing players are rare, therefore this card is a very good option. The fact that he is both footed, can play on both wings, and is that good with the ball will make him a weapon on the pitch, especially if you're considering to play with the cross tactic. But what do I think about Bastoni? For me, he is so uncomfortable to play against. Very fast, rock solid defense and long legs. That he is left-footed and is a build-up makes him even more unique. When I'm going for free-to-play teams, he is always an option which I prioritize very high in my lineup. The formula here for me is very simple. You play the cross tactic, go for Gnabry. Such a strong edge crossing player for free, we won't receive that often. If you struggle with your forwards, Kolo Muani can be a fresh new option for you. You are lacking in defense power? Bastoni is a wall and won't disappoint you. My ranking of these players is Hwang Hee-Chan, Amrabat, Kolo Muani in the top 3, Gnabry as the second best, and Bastoni as the best one. Who you gonna choose? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Like the video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to watch my next video as a breakdown of one of the most used formations in eFootball. I am going to leave you now with a nice and smooth BAM! Junge!